visuals that we are currently getting from the police headquarters in New Delhi. Clearly a standoff. Reporter on the ground, Shubhajit, of course, telling us that the numbers are only swelling. Now this is, of course, what is happening there. The protesters have managed to break down a section of the barricade. Police, of course, personnel present there trying to push them back. We are told the numbers have been swelling. The women there since morning have been demanding an FIR against some of those police officers who are insensitive. One, of course, slapping a protester yesterday at the Deen Dayal hospital. So they clearly want an FIR. They want those officers to be terminated. So with those demands, of course, they gathered starting 11 in the morning at the police headquarters. So these are the visuals. Police, of course, are present in some large numbers. They have, of course, what we are getting to know from the police is they have made certain arrangements, but as the numbers swell at the police headquarters, this certainly could get out of hand. So this is the location that we are watching very closely. Members of the Aam Aadmi Party, members of various left women's organizations have gathered there. Of course, Delhi police, of course, this time making arrangements. We are told that they have told their officers to show restraint as far as the protesters are concerned. So they are trying to fortify themselves outside the police headquarters. The numbers there, the pictures there tell the story as far as the situation is concerned. Yesterday, police officers said that women officers would be present in numbers. But here again we see that the number of women police officers there certainly not to be seen at the location. Shubhajit, of course, getting us the latest. Shubhajit, what's happening?
See, right now what has happened was the barricade which I was showing in my earlier lives has now been broken by the protesters here. They are essentially from AIIMS as well as Aam Aadmi Party. So they have now broken that barrier and trying to march towards the police headquarters. The police headquarters has now been shut down completely, and police are trying to take them out. There are presence of both male and female constables right here who are trying to take control of the situation. As you can see, down there we can see the women police constables trying to get the women out of this. They've formed a circle, but right now there is a tussle going on between the protesters as well as the police workers. What is also evident right now is we've seen after yesterday's incident, we've seen a beefed up number of women constable presence here, and now there is a tussle going on. They're trying to throw them off from the area. They're trying to resurrect the barricade so as to they can possibly get the protesters in control. So far the protesters were moving on in control, but now after
Okay, so clearly there is a standoff. We will try and connect with our reporter Shubhajit once again. These are the visuals that we are getting you from ITO. Remember, this is one of the main roads into central Delhi. This road has completely been blocked by protesters. This was expected. Police knew about this protest. But still the numbers, of course, they're taking the police by surprise. A large number of people have reached there. This is a sensitive area, remember, the police headquarters, some of the sales tax offices are also in this region. So police will So there is some sort of a standoff there. Clearly, the protesters, as Shubhajit was reporting, managed to break off a barrier. Now, police, of course, attempting to repair that once again. Shubhajit, what's going on? Shubhajit, if you can hear me, what's happening there?
Yeah, as of now, there's a tussle going on between the police and the activists here. What they're trying to do is to the activists are trying to take the barricade away from the police. Police are trying to pull it back. That is the situation right now. The basic attempt of the protesters here is to break the barricade because they want to march into police headquarters. The protest was going on peacefully till now. They were protesting outside. We can see some of the protesters. We can see Kavita Krishnan, who's trying to stop the protesters from marching ahead. They're trying to asking them to restrain more control as of now over here. What the situation here is, the police are trying to resurrect the barricade which was taken off by the AIIMS supporters who are here protesting against the yesterday's incident and also the police apathy. But right now it's turned into a standoff between the police and the protesters, with some of the protesters coming in and trying to play the mediator's role. Some of the senior protesters, the union leaders, as well as Kavita Krishnan, who's a noted social activist, trying to calm down the public here. On the other hand, also we can see the police showing restraint as of now. So far they have not resorted to any kind of lathi charge or anything. They're just trying to build up the barricade, and therein is the tussle going on. And the visuals are live on it. We can see anger on both the sides. Protesters, angry with what has been happening so far, are now trying to break the barricade and enter the police headquarters, but the police stopping them from coming in, and that is where the tussle is going on. Now the protesters are also asking the fellow protesters to maintain calm so that the protests can be kept under control.